Hello guys, this is Rishabh and you are watching Institute of Legal and Management Studies. ILMS Academy, India's premier legal and management education portal. Get certified to enhance employability.
Fraud fighting. The world economy has lost so much from the activities of fraudsters. If the activities of fraudsters are not put under check, economic development will be stalled, as no meaningful economic development will take place in an environment where misappropriations and embezzlement are all we hear in the news on a daily basis. Accountants are trained to be at the front seat in the fight against fraud in our time. This, however, will not be an easy task, as the mix of accounting, law, and IT skills are required for accountants to be well positioned to effectively fight fraud. Accountants should be happy with the requirements of establishing and implementing functional internal controls in every organization they find themselves in. Accountants also have to embrace IT, as many fraudsters now penetrate their evil deeds through the aid of computers and other information technology infrastructures. Rendering of financial services. It is a well-known fact that economic development and growth will not be achieved if finances are not well managed. Accountants render financial services to business owners and the community at large. This role of accountants is more important now that the world is trying to recover from the shock of the financial meltdown that just rocked the global economy at large. Since businesses are the main stimulant of every economy and accounting is the language of businesses, accountants have a major role to play in ensuring that the language of business is understood by all and sundry. Imagine the level of confusion that we all will be experiencing if we remove communication from our day-to-day activities. Tax revenue contributors' role. A CA submits the report to the government of the audits and tax complaints on which he works. CA provides the tax revenues to the government, which shows nation building. A CA will be assured that all payable ones will file tax. They are working as a vague device. According to the laws, a CA will have to do audits for all the financial statements of the corporate buildings before serving them in front of the general public. Today, Indian taxing system is going a revolutionary change, owing to spread the wings of Indian business into the global market. Indian government is paying its full attention to liberalize the taxing system and at the same time closing the loopholes to disable the intruders to evade the taxing system so as to enlarge the revenue to the government exchequer and flourish the overall business scene. Recent budget has also played important role in this direction. The direct tax is one of the important sources of government revenue. Further, it also impacts directly the disposable amount of individuals. If the direct tax rate is increased by the government, people start saving from investment purposes. Due to this behavior of individuals, income generation process of an economy is hampered. Particularly, this is true for luxury commodities. This decreases the production of luxury commodities in the economy, and as a result also adversely affects the GDP and standards of living. However, on the positive side, if proper deductions are allowed based on investments, it leads to capital formation in the country. Thus, broadly following, there are positive sides of direct taxes on economic growth. Better capital formation, inducement of saving and investment, surety of government's revenue growth, increase in the planned expenditure of government, decrease in inflation rate due to lesser availability of disposable income to persons, timely availability of revenue to the government. Since the burden of indirect taxes directly falls on the consumers, it directly impacts the cost of goods and services. Thus, indirect tax increases the efficiency of the producers, since to maintain their demand they will have to put their full efforts towards cost-cutting measures. Further, this effort of producers also brings proper utilization of resources in the economy. The consumers are at freedom to select products on their choice. Thus, healthy competition also grows in the economy. Thus, broadly following are the positive sides of the indirect taxes on economic growth. Better utilization of resources, increase in efficiency of producers, growth of healthy competition in the market, more freedom of choice to the consumers, increasing demand for luxury goods, increasing standard of living of people. Business consultant role. ICAI is responsible to advise the government for several aspects of taxation so that they make the taxation framework of the country stronger. CA also guides the government in developing the nation in concern of business affairs. Accountants' role in nation building. Enhanced role of chartered accountants and finance professionals to make the nation a powerhouse for reincarnation. Accountants were traditionally known as the masters of debits and credits and used to sit on the back office. The role of an accountant has been continually evolving and moving further away from the stereotypical image of bean counter to a business partner who can provide sound support and advice across the business. On a broader scale, accountants can and must go even beyond to contribute towards national and global matters. Accountants are known for their technical expertise, but as per my view, the two missing attributes which prevent them from discharging their expected duties towards the nation are professionalism and patriotism. There are a few areas where professional accountants can make greater contributions in the nation building process. Number 1. Development of the growth agenda of the country. Number 2. Maximizing government revenue. Number 3. Action against climate change. Number 4. MSME development. Number 5. Transform state-owned enterprises SOEs. Number 6. Enhance finance literacy. Conclusion. The finance function has a clear opportunity to ensure that it remains a highly relevant, flexible organization that supports business growth at a time when there is an even more pressing need to react quickly. It is all too easy to be dazed by the size of the disruption that organizations face or the feeling that the new is hard to grasp and ever-changing. Successful organizations in the current environment learn to thrive on change, adapt to shifting environments, to embrace the opportunities offered by technological innovations, the effective use of data being prime amongst these. These organizations focus on integrating finance professionals' skills and CA's knowledge throughout the organization as an integral part of the decision-making process. ILMS Academy provides you with a certificate GST professional course with Tally XRP9. Do check that out.
Visit ILMS Academy for various courses from contract drafting, RTI, labor law, GST, and more. Get certified to enhance employability.